Now let me tell you something. My friend, growing old isn't for the faint of heart. I'm Paul, 65 years old, and I'll be the first to admit, aging comes with its fair share of surprises. Some good, some, well, let's just say I don't bend the way I used to. But here's the twist. I've discovered that aging doesn't have to be about slowing down. It can actually be about waking up. See, last year I had one of those wake-up calls. I went in for a routine checkup, and my doctor looked me dead in the eyes and said, "Paul, if you don't change some of your habits, you're going to be in trouble." Now, you want to talk about motivation? That'll do it. But instead of sinking into fear, I decided to dig into something better, holy health habits. Because let's face it, we seniors have lived long enough to know that quick fixes don't work. What we need are truths, backed by both wisdom and a little science, that can keep us moving, laughing, and thriving in the years we've got left. Let me tell you a story. I've got a friend named Charlie. He's 72. Now, Charlie's a stubborn old fellow. Ate what he wanted, sat in his recliner, claimed he was living the good life. But one day, that good life caught up with him. He collapsed at his granddaughter's birthday party right after blowing out the candles. Thankfully, he recovered, but I'll never forget the look in his eyes when he told me later. "Paul, I thought I was enjoying life, but I was actually losing it, one cheeseburger at a time." That shook me. And here's the lesson. The habits we seniors choose right now determine whether our grandkids remember us for our wisdom or for the empty chair at the dinner table. Now don't tune out just yet, because here's where it gets interesting. Researchers at Harvard, yeah, those brainy folks, ran a study called the Harvard Adult Development Study, one of the longest in history. You know what they found? The biggest factor in living a long, healthy life wasn't money. It wasn't fancy diets. It wasn't even genetics. It was relationships. Good, strong, meaningful connections. People who stayed socially active lived longer, healthier, and happier lives. And you know what that tells me? Laughter with friends, walks with neighbors, hugs from grandkids. That's as much a part of health as what's on your plate. Isn't that something? But let's balance this out. Another study from the American Heart Association found that walking just 30 minutes a day can reduce the risk of heart disease by almost 35%. 30 minutes. That's less time than it takes me to find my glasses in the morning. So, when I say holy health habits, I don't mean complicated routines. I mean small, sacred choices. A glass of water instead of soda. A walk instead of another TV rerun. A prayer instead of a worry. These are choices that bless both your body and your spirit. But here's where my story takes a turn. I tried to change overnight, cut out sugar, started jogging, lifted weights, and ended up flat on my back with a sore knee and a half-eaten salad that tasted like cardboard. I almost gave up, until I realized something powerful. It's not about perfection, it's about direction. Each little habit, each small step, is like planting seeds. You don't see the harvest right away, but give it time, and those seeds grow into strength, joy, and years added to your life. And seniors, listen to me here. We've lived too long to waste our golden years just existing. These years can shine brighter than ever if we treat them right. So here's what I do now. Every morning I wake up, I whisper a prayer of gratitude, drink a tall glass of water, and walk outside, even if it's just to wave at my neighbor across the street. I stretch these old bones, read a bit of scripture, and call one person I love. That's my holy health routine. Simple, sacred, life-giving. And you know what? I feel alive again. Because health isn't just about living longer. It's about living better. It's about having the strength to dance at your granddaughter's wedding, the clarity to remember your favorite hymns, the joy to laugh until your belly aches. And here's the truth, my friend. It's never too late. Science proves it. Faith confirms it. And life itself testifies to it. One holy habit at a time, you can rebuild, restore, and rejoice in the years you've been given. So to my fellow seniors, don't let anyone tell you your best days are behind you. The best chapters of your story may be waiting just ahead. Care for your temple, nourish your spirit, cherish your connections, and walk boldly into the life God still has for you. Because remember this promise from 3 John 1 verse 2. Beloved, I pray that you may prosper in all things and be in health, just as your soul prospers. I'm Paul, 65 years young, and I'm telling you, the secret isn't in chasing youth. The secret is in living holy health habits today. And if you're still listening, then friend, you've just taken the first step.